In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys 10 of the best grenade angles and locations where you guys could easily eliminate enemies in Clash Squad rank matches. And if you guys watch until the end of this video, I'll also tell you guys one of the best character combinations for grenade users in Free Fire. So without wasting any more time, first let's start with location number 1. So guys, the first location that I'm gonna tell you guys is in Cape Town. Most of the time in the Cape Town round, enemies go and camp in this yellow colored house. So to attack enemies in the yellow colored house, you guys can flank and come near this house. If you guys have the beast on pet, you guys could easily throw grenades inside this house. But if you guys don't have the beast on pet, it will be hard to throw grenades inside the house from this location. But there's a method to throw grenades into this house without using the beast on pet. To do this, first place a glue wall like this. Next jump onto the dumpster. After you jump onto the dumpster, jump onto the glue wall and next jump onto the roof. Once you jump onto the roof, you can easily throw grenades onto the yellow colored house. Sometimes enemies also stay on the roof of the other house. So you guys can also throw grenades onto the roof of the other house from this place. The second place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on the Observatory. Most of the time enemies come and camp in this place in the Observatory round. So you guys can come near this place and throw grenades onto the enemy like this. Another place that most enemies camp in the Observatory round is this place. If enemies camp there, you guys can come to this place and from here you guys can eliminate enemies who are camping there. The third place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on Mars Electric. When the round starts, you guys can come here to check which side the enemy is going to camp. Most of the time enemies will go to the side where the airdrop is gonna fall. You guys can also use the clue character skill to see the enemy's location. If the enemy goes and camps in either of the two sides, you can go near that side and throw grenades onto them like this. The fourth place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on Sentosa. There are actually many angles and locations where you could throw grenades in the Sentosa round. To eliminate enemies who are camping near this house, you can throw grenades through this hole. If the round starts from the other side, come near this place and jump on the dumpster. And after that, jump onto the wall. Once you get onto the wall, go and jump onto the roof of this house. Most of the time, enemies will come and camp near these white fences. If you guys have the beast on pet, you guys can easily time and throw grenades over the fence to eliminate enemies. But if you guys don't have the beast on pet, you will have to throw the grenade so that it bounces on the ground and goes over the fence. Another place where enemies camp is this house. From here, you guys can also throw grenades into that house. If you guys have the beast on pet, it will be much easier to time and directly throw the grenade into the house without bouncing. The fifth place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on the hangar. When the round starts, sometimes enemies come and camp near this container. So if they camp near this container, you guys can come here and throw grenades onto that place to eliminate those enemies. The sixth place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on Nurek Dam. Sometimes enemies try to flank and come to your side. If they come past this blue colored structure, you guys can throw grenades from this place. Sometimes enemies will camp near this blue colored structure. If they do that, you can time and throw grenades near the blue colored structure to eliminate those enemies. And sometimes enemies will also wait near the other blue colored structure. So you guys can come here and throw grenades onto that place to eliminate those enemies. The seventh place that I'm gonna tell you guys is in the clock tower. When the round starts, sometimes enemies try to get into the black roofed house. So you guys can come to this place and throw grenades through the window into the black roofed house. Another place that enemies come are near airdrops. If the airdrop falls onto this place, some enemies might come near it. So you guys can come to this place and throw grenades near the airdrop. The eighth place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on the mill. Sometimes when the round starts, enemies flank and come near these boxes. So you guys can come here and throw grenades near those boxes to eliminate those enemies. If the enemies try to come from the other side, you guys can come here and throw grenades onto them. And guys, most of the time enemies also try to come up through these stairs. So if they come up through these stairs, you guys can throw grenades near those stairs to eliminate those enemies. The ninth place that I'm gonna tell you guys is on Pochinok. When the round starts, sometimes enemies go and camp in this house. If they camp in this house, come near this side of this house. Once you come here, you can time and throw grenades inside the house through the window to eliminate those enemies. The 10th place that I'm gonna tell you guys is in the factory. Most of the time enemies will come and camp near this place. So you guys can come to this side to throw grenades onto the enemy. But if you guys don't have the beast on pet, it will be hard to throw grenades very close to the enemy from this place. But if you guys have the beast on pet, you could easily throw grenades near the enemy from this place. So guys, now let's get down to the character combination for grenade users in Free Fire. The active character that we are gonna use in this character combination is the clue character. And that's because her skill will help you to find the enemy's location. So once you know the enemy's location, you could easily time and throw grenades onto that enemy. The second character that we are gonna use is the Alvaro character. And that's because his character skill increases the explosive weapon damage by 20% and the damage range by 10%. The third character that we are gonna use is the Moko character. That's because when you damage an enemy, Moko will display a tag on that enemy for a few seconds. There are some times when enemies don't get eliminated by a single grenade. When you damage the enemy with the first grenade, Moko's skill will display a tag on that enemy for a few seconds. So this tag will reveal the enemy's location for a few seconds. So you guys can find the enemy's location with that tag and throw the second grenade to eliminate that enemy. For the last character of this character combination, you guys can either use the Kelly character or the Antonio character. There are many other types of character combinations that could help you to win matches in Clash Squad rank. So check out this video if you guys want to know 4 other types of character combinations that could help you to push your rank fast and win matches in Clash Squad rank.